I didn't leave the church because I hated it. I left because I could no longer find Christ in it. I sat under eloquent preaching, professional, polished, moving. But the more I listened, the more I felt like Jesus had been pushed out. They still opened the Bible, but stopped preaching the living word. They still prayed, but sought ambition, not God's will. They talked about blessing, but avoided the cross. They preached grace, but refused to name sin. They spoke of love, but had no reverence. The pulpitance, where the Spirit of God moved, has become a stage. The preacher, a host. The sermon, a motivational talk. The music emotional. But the soul, empty. I've seen it. Pastors who preach love but live in division. Preachers who lift the offering plate but silence truth. Shepherds who speak of faith but manipulate the sheep. Sin is no longer just in the pews. It's on the pulpit. When leaders no longer tremble before God, they build kingdoms, not altars. Matthew 15:14, truth from Scripture. If the blind lead the blind, both will fall into a pit. Many are being led by leaders who can no longer see God, and entire churches are following them into darkness. 2 Timothy 4-3, the prophecy fulfilled. For the time will come when people will not endure sound teaching, but will gather teachers to suit their own desires. We want comfort, not conviction. We want to feel better, not be made holy. And so, full pews, empty hearts, strong performances, no presence. If you see it, it's because God is waking you up, not to abandon your faith, but to guard it. If the pulpit is no longer holy, if the leaders don't tremble before God, step out, not in rebellion, but in obedience to the one who still calls from outside the door. You may not find him in the crowd, but you will find him in the quiet room, in the whispered prayer, in the broken heart, in the tear-stained Bible. I will not sit under a pulpit that no longer speaks of Christ. I will not stay in a crowd if the Spirit has left. I will step out, even if I walk alone, because I know where He is, there is home.